Hello everybody, my name's Sabrina and welcome to my channel. Every week on my Twitter I post a poll for 2 different video ideas and then I ask you guys to vote. So I would recommend following me on Twitter if you're subscribed to this channel so you have a bit more say in the kind of content that you guys want to see or that I put out there, I guess. So you guys voted. Today's video is a what's in my makeup bag. Let me show you my bag. This is my makeup bag. I have a few different ones. Usually there's one for like eye and eyebrow and mascara and those type of products, and then there's this one that I use for my face products. But like if I was going traveling or I don't know, going out for the night, I never do that, but if I was, I would just pop in everything that I use on a daily basis into probably this bag because it's the bigger one. This bag is brimming with stuff. It just says Hong Kong and it has little caricature details on it. It was $2 from the Real Canadian Superstore and I really like it, honestly. I think it's really cute. It's by City Color Cosmetics. Has a shark sticker on the back for some reason. And yeah, let's see what's in it. So the first things that I'm going to show you are the palettes that I use every single day. Yeah. The first palette that I'm going to show you is a very popular palette on the internet. A lot of people have questions about this. This came out from Tarte last Christmas, so Christmas 2016, I think it was in their holiday collection, and this is what it looks like. Gold detailing on the side, zipper. This is what it looks like opens. It has a very extensive eyeshadow palette, and then it has a small Lights Camera Lashes mascara, a smaller brush with a blending end and just an eyeshadow brush end, and then it has this. It has a blush, a bronzer, a highlighter, and a few more eyeshadows here. The things I use every day from this are the mascara, the eyeshadow brush because it's one of my favorites. I always use the highlighter in here, and then it depends what kind of eyeshadow I'm going for that day, but I usually use this for my eyeshadow as well because it literally has like every color. Unfortunately, these aren't on sale anymore. Yeah, I feel really lucky to have gotten it though. It's also so pretty on the front. Great job, Tarte. The other palette that I use is the Cocoa Contour palette from Too Faced. I got this for Christmas this year. I use it to contour and I use the brush that comes with it to contour. I also use the light cocoa to set my concealer, and I don't really ever use the Pop of Light, but I've started using the 2 light colors as an eyeshadow because the color payoff is perfect for an eyeshadow, whereas it's not really enough for like contouring, I think. So now I'm just going to do all my tools and my brushes. For foundation, I've started using this brush, which is an oval brush from My Makeup Brush. My Makeup Brush makes oval brushes that are affordable. They sent me this for a review for my blog and I use it all the time for my foundation now. It's my absolute favorite foundation brush. The density is just perfect for what I'm looking for perfect coverage. I love it. The other one that I use is the Next Size Down, and I use this to set my face with powder and stuff. Again, just the perfect density. The only other ones that I use for my face all the time is this curved foundation brush from Sephora, and I use this for highlighter because it just has like a lighter density and then a deeper density or a higher density. So it just dispenses the highlighter perfectly and how I want it on different areas of my face, which I really like, but it is a foundation brush. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong for using it for that. And the other one is this blush brush, which was from Walmart. It says it's from sparesource.ca. It just, again, it has the perfect density for blush. I've never found a better brush, and I'm gonna keep using it until break. Other than the Tarte eyeshadow brush that I just showed you in my palette, I use these 2. Both are from Sephora. This is the angled liner brush, which I use for liner if I'm doing a smoky eye, or more likely I use to put a lighter eyeshadow on my waterline to give my eyes a pop or a wide doe-eyed look. And then there's this one, which is the shadow brush, which I just use as like the first brush I use to put on my eyeshadow, and then I blend usually. Other tools I have is an eyelash curler. This is from Revlon and I really need a new one. It doesn't really do anything because I think it's broken, but better than nothing. And I'm gonna consider this a tool. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, which I use most days if I'm planning on wearing my makeup all day long and not taking it off or not going for a run or anything. So So yeah, works pretty well actually. Okay, I'm gonna start with my face now for actual makeup products and work my way to like my eyes and my lips. So the very basics I start with, I have this NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen, which is, it's just like a tinted sunscreen. And I use it in the summer times a lot, or in the winter time, just when I feel like it's gonna be especially bright out and I need a little bit of coverage. I just put it on underneath my foundation. Haven't had a sunburn yet. I'm a very sun-safe person. My foundation is still the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I got this about a year ago. Still really like it. I use it in the color Porcelain. It's pretty good. I mix this with the Dior Glow Maximizer Primer. I don't use a primer usually. Just depends on how I'm doing my makeup, but usually it's just these two mixed together, and that's the base for my face. Also gives me a nice little glow. Then I have for concealer, the Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil in FBI, which is an orangey color, which isn't really my skin tone, but it covers up my dark eye circles really well. And then I go over it with a Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the lightest color, Fair. And yeah, and I set that with my Cocoa Contour Light Cocoa. And I have the Sharon Osbourne MAC bronzer, which is pretty old and just broke, and I'm really devastated because it works really well. But I just put this over top of my contoured areas just to kind of give it a glowier look and just kind of blend it a little bit nicer. Then I have this, which you've probably seen in every single one of my makeup tutorials because it's my all-time favorite blusher. It's the Coral Flush No. 2 Blush Cream from Sephora. I don't think you can get it anymore, but it's just the perfect color for my skin tone, and I wear it every day without fail. I just started using this for my eyebrows. It's the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown, and then I have the Anastasia Eyebrow Pencil No. 12, and I use these together. It keeps my brows in place and it fills them in really nice. Good to go. Then for my eyes, right now I'm wearing winged eyeliner, just very subtle. I have the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I have a very small version because I wanted to try it out before I committed to buying a big one because it is a bit more expensive if you don't have lots of money like me. So they had a deal on where it was like a mini liner and a mini, I think, lipstick. So I bought that so I could try it out. I really, really like it. It stays on very well. It lasts very, very well. And yeah, it's my go-to now. So I will be buying a large version of this. For eyeshadow, I use either my Tarte palette or like today I used a mixture of the Light Cocoa and Pop of Light for my Cocoa Contour palette. That's about it. For mascara, I have that Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, which is what I'm wearing today. I usually mix mascaras. I don't usually just wear one. I also have the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, which just has a really full coverage, but it's not very lengthening, which I need. And then the Lash Sensational is very lengthening, but it takes a long time to dry. So usually my eyelashes aren't curled anymore. They don't stay curled. So I like to mix and match all three of those and hopefully get a good result. My last little bit is for lips. I always have the lip color that I have on today. This is my go-to, starting with the Lucas Papo ointment, which has the consistency of polysporin, but is made from, I think papaya root or something. I'm not sure. And it literally, it's for everything. I write about this all the time. I've done reviews on my blog. I mention it in all of my makeup tutorials, I think. It's just really, really great stuff. And I have really dry lips, so I always put this on first. And then I like to use the Kylie Lip Kit Liner in Posy K with the MAC Frost Range Angel Lipstick. It's just like a really light pink color, kind of sparkly, kind of shimmery. And I think they look really, really good together. The liner is a bit darker than the lipstick, but I think it just makes your lips look a little bit more full. I think it just looks really feminine and just kind of natural, but still kind of glam, which is my go-to. And that is it. That is all the stuff that I use on a regular day-to-day basis. I don't know if it's a lot. It kind of seems like a lot now that I'm sitting here and going through it. If you want to see my full makeup collection, make sure you like this video and head over to my Twitter, which is also ArcticSabrina, and I'll probably do a poll and vote on it if you want to see that. This is also my everyday makeup look, so if you want to see this, comment it below. I don't know what this looks like right now, but yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe because you make me so happy when you do. And come back next week for more videos. I will also be vlogging next week, so make sure you subscribe to see that. I'm going out of town, I'm getting a new camera. It's going to be great. I'm gonna be set up finally for everything I've always wanted for YouTube. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Adios!